Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Yeah, okay, after I do these readings, I need to clean house for the pet sitter to come tomorrow. Won't be back until early next week. Oh, it's getting so hard to get motivated at the moment. Now, yes, Milani was born in Slovenia, so no need to comment on that previous video. Yeah, all these countries, trying to get my head around them. Entertainment only. What I want to have a look at is that the Israeli Defense Minister, Yoas Gallant, has openly come out and criticized Netanyahu, basically saying that what Netanyahu is doing and saying is not what was agreed on right from the very, very start. So, I had seen, I know tanks are still rolling into Rafah. It hasn't gone full scale yet, but I just absolutely, it breaks my heart. This is not defense. This is, this is invasion and genocide. I'm sorry, I call it as I see it. Now, I am not pro Hamas. I'm not pro Israel. I'm not anti either of those as well. I am anti um, uh, killing people. I am pro peace. I am very much pro just getting along with other people. We are all different, and it's the differences that make us who we are and makes us interesting. But yeah, anyhow, I'll get off my little soapbox. Okay, so I just want to have a look. How's this going to play out? So I had seen right at the beginning that at some stage there will be somebody very high up in defence that will pull the plug on what is happening. And I wonder whether it's Yoas Gallant. I thought it might have been one of the generals or something that just basically said, we ain't doing this. But I wonder if it might be the defence minister. Now, Benny Gantz, I get interesting cards with Benny Gantz. He's come out and publicly agreed with Yoas Gallant. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, bringing about a significant ending. Um, I'm wondering whether he's the one that's going to pull the plug on this operations. The world card, last of the major arcana, but I'm always drawn to the fact that this looks like, you think back to Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark and the nearly last scene where there's all this greed by the Nazis to look into the Ark of the Covenant, and they think it's going to hold all this unbound wealth and power for them. Remind you of anyone in particular, Netanyahu? Yet they end up in turning to dust. It always reminds me of that scene. Okay, and the next card out is this new partnership start, new emotional cleansing. Okay, and work going on behind the scenes. But let's have a look. Show me Yoas Gallant. Show me the energies. I'll do an energies reading in regards to this to start with. The energies of Yoas Gallant. What is he bringing to the table? Okay, thank you. I've just been told the next question to ask. Hopefully I'll remember it. Knight of Wands, signifier for him. Uh, rash movement forward. Oh, yeah, I'm not really, it's more like he's just bringing a volatile message forward. That is flaming all that goes before it. Okay. And then the second signifier is the Queen of Cups. So the difference, we've got fire and water here as the two signifiers for Yoas Gallant. He's publicly come out and criticised Netanyahu. We then have, not all has been revealed as of yet, but then an emotionally mature and calm, sort of, how do I put this? Queens are very much about compassion and empathy, but oh boy, they haven't shown much of that yet. But it's new. It's new energy that's coming out, a new calm, a new rational energy that's coming out, literally pouring water on the fire. Okay, energies behind the scenes. Oh, my goodness. Now, remembering that he's already come out and criticised, so what's going on behind the scenes is as a result of Yoas Gallant and Benny Gantz agreeing with him. We've got temperance, peace, moderation, healing, moving forward into this balanced energy, and then the sun, full illumination. It reminds me of the warrior, a warrior queen. It's not Boudica. The chariot card is my Boudica card. It's almost like how do I put this? An Egyptian warrior queen in her chariot, moving forward, illuminating what's happened and moving forward. The sun shining a light on what is happening. He's come out and openly criticised Netanyahu for not taking the peace deals. Now, Netanyahu does not want a ceasefire, doesn't want a peace deal. He wants total annihilation, and he has been saying that for years. So this is not against the Israeli people. It's about Netanyahu himself. He's been saying for years that he wants the Palestinians obliterated and taking control of the Palestinian territories. So none of this is any surprise. But so this is Yoas Gallant bringing forward the energy behind the scenes. The High Priestess. Wow. Okay. Uh, First of all, the bison in the room, ergo the elephant in the room, he's saying what everybody's been thinking, but he knows the hidden agenda, and he's going to expose the hidden agenda. Wow. Look at these major arcana we've had so far, plus 2 court cards. Big cards here. And then the Page of Wands. He's bringing forward a powerful message in defiance of Netanyahu. He's bringing forward information potentially, but he's standing up to Netanyahu and putting it out there publicly. Wow, okay. The karma hanging over Yoas Gallant, the Justice card. Actions having consequences, but drawing the sword of truth. Absolutely. I wonder if he's going to overthrow Netanyahu. I think he's going to overthrow Netanyahu. These are huge cards for Yoas Gallant. The new partnership beginning, where it is a cleansing of the old, and it's going to be emotionally overwhelming. Holy crumbs. 4 of Swords, where he's going to push out Netanyahu and set fire to his boat, basically. I'm not getting that this is Gallant himself. I'm getting that in this boat here, so this is almost like closing ranks, showing some form of respect, but closing ranks, pushing out the boat and setting it on fire. The downfall of the leader. These are huge cards. 9 of Swords. The traditional reading, very much anxiety, dark night of the soul, nightmares, the stuff of nightmares. But it's also very much, it's like it takes just one more sword to bring this to an end. One more truth to bring this to an end. We've got then the Hermit. investigation, can be isolation, coming out of the cave, Hermit card. I really think is going to be, and then the Eight of Pentacles. Skilled work going on behind the scenes to bring about this ending. I'm going to keep going because, as you know, I do story tell. We've got the five of wands here. Volatile information. I'm getting the feeling that this figure in the middle is Netanyahu, bringing forward. It's the trying to defend himself, but the information that comes forward is going to be inflammatory. And then we have the new leader striding forward. Often comes through as a female, so I'm not sure whether it's a male or a female leader, but it is this new leader striding forward. Information being brought forward about potentially money or simply homeland defence that is going to put the devil under investigation and complete and utter downfall in the face of the truth of this devil energy. There's strength, there is restriction, and then a harsh truth coming forward. So I am really feeling, I've said for a while now, I keep seeing that there is somebody high up in the Defence Force that is just going to say no more and bring a stop to everything. And I'm really wondering whether it's Yoas Gallant. I thought it might have been one of the generals basically saying, we aren't going to do that. This is the Minister of Defence. This is the highest in that hierarchy, in that chain of command. So is Yoas Gallant, show me, Yoas Gallant going to bring down, I think he's working with others to bring this about. To bring this about with the Two of Cups and the Magician. Is Yoas Gallant going to be the one brings down Netanyahu? Because we know there will be no ceasefire until Netanyahu is gone. You want that one? Okay, come on down, let's have a look. Yes. Biggest yes card in the deck. The Sun card. Biggest yes card in the deck. Shining the light on everything. It's also on a chariot, so movement forward as well. But do I need to go any further? I'll just throw them out. Yeah, he's bringing forward some information in defiance of Netanyahu, or it may be that he simply says no. No, we are not doing. Now, it won't happen overnight, or it might do. The tanks might suddenly just be withdrawn. It's almost like there's a line that Netanyahu crosses and Gallant says no more. Here we've got the Hierophant, the authorities, the foundation, the government at the foundation. In the past, we've got the Six of Wands. This is one of those rare decks that I do say that it can be a victory card, but it also feels like he's waving a couple of white flags there as well. So it can be a surrender card as well in the past. Okay. See where this goes. At the crown of the energies over what is in the here and now is the Emperor. It is the Netanyahu energy. It is the win at all cost. It is the patriarchal my way or the highway, you will do what I tell dictatorship energy. So that's the energy over the here and now is the Netanyahu energy. So how is this going to play out? Five of Swords. how's it going to play out? So I did ask, how's Yoas Gallant going to bring down Netanyahu? I think he is. This is the walking away, um, walking away from this Emperor energy. It's the Five of Swords. If you think about it, normally it's the dude picking up the swords on the battlefield, and the two figures in the background are just throwing down their swords in disgust and have walked away. That's the energy in the immediate future. The external energy, the healing, the birth of something significantly new, the women nurturing, bringing forth something powerfully new, bringing forth a new beginning. I'm also drawn to the fact that we have the Wheel of Fortune down here with this spinning wheel here, and we had the Wheel of Fortune before in regards to the change of government, something significantly new that will bring healing. Internally, the Nine of Pentacles, so those that are living in the not listening. Okay, thank you. Internally, it's because Netanyahu is not listening to public opinion, to world opinion. He's feathered his own nest. He's sitting in his position of self-imposed power, and he is not listening to the will of the people. Sword of truth coming through, absolutely. Cutting through. 'Tis a double-edged sword as well, but it's really the sword has been drawn. And he's, again, yes. Ten of Pentacles, the ending of this Empress cycle, this oligarchical dictatorship cycle, the ending of the raping and pillaging, significant ending. Tower moment. Four of Wands. There's no celebration here. This is about holding on to what is fundamentally important. Families that found themselves trapped. But packing up these swords of truth and moving forward, moving towards a new beginning. Working hard behind the scenes, could also be working hard against dark money to bring about healing and hope. And talking about this Wheel of Fortune being in this Empress card, there it is. The wheel is turning. It is about the removal of this Emperor energy, the fall of this Emperor energy, the rise of the feminine. Doesn't necessarily mean female, but feminine is about community and compassion and working together with others to find solutions, not simply laying waste. Time is changing. The Lovers. Here we've got this female. So I don't know whether the next leader, I do feel that the next leader is going to be female, coming forward and bringing with it, oh my goodness, it's going to be horrific, the healing energy. Absolutely devastates my heart at what's going on there at the moment. But I am going to just go out on the limb. The cards have shown me a couple of times now in this reading is that Yoas Gallant is going to bring an end history, this genocide, this invasion, this annihilation. And I have always seen that Netanyahu will be facing the International Criminal Court and be held accountable. So let's see how it plays. Love to you all. I shall catch you next week. Unless I really, really, really feel the need to come on, we'll see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.